Testing. Okay, amazing. We have sound. I didn't have my mic plugged in. Guys, here we are at Atatürk Airport in Turkey, Istanbul. As you can see, our beautiful PMDG 777 is being loaded up. Our ground crew is doing their best to get it ready for our flight. Excuse me. I love this livery. It's well, as you can see, it's a Turkish Airlines livery. It's the plane from my country. So we have to fly it today. We didn't do a live stream with this yet. We'll be flying from Atatürk Airport to Amsterdam Schiphol. So it will be a 3-hour flight, but we'll be doing a time warp to cut it down. Otherwise, it will take forever to arrive. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting for so long because we want to do other planes tonight too as well if we have time, if we have the energy, of course. One moment. Mm, Need to choose to keep me going. Okay, let's request our ground power as we will be needing that. Let's get the dual GPU plugs just because we can, guys. Why not? Okay, the available lights have turned on. So let's start with the primary, go to the secondary. After which, turn the battery on and the emergency lights. I don't know if this is the correct procedure, if I did it in the correct order, but the plane starts. That's the important part. So let's start by turning on our APU as well. We will be needing that today. And Adiru. I don't know if I said it correctly as well. Adiru, ADIRU. Anyways, not too important. Let's proceed to our EFB and get our flight plan from SimBrief loaded up to our plane. As you can see, it's being loaded, and I love flying at night. I don't know if you guys like to see this. You cannot see too much of the scenery outside, but the interior of the plane looks so much better at night with all these lights on. Okay, our FMCs are starting to get power. The screen is turning on slowly. Let's see what we have going. Let's get the window heats up and running because we don't want icing on the window. Let's set these to auto for now as we won't be needing that too much. Let's turn on our dome light as that is nice while we're on the ground to have better lighting inside. Okay. Let me see what we should be doing now. We have put our EFB there. Let's get our EFB here so that we can enter our flight data more easily. Go to FMC. After which to RTE and let's request it. SimBrief flight data. It will save us a lot of time because we won't be entering all the data manually. Let's do it again. I don't know if it went correctly. Let's select RTE. Now it's requesting it. After a while we'll have to press what was the name of it? Load. The load button will appear somewhere here. Okay. Get the secondary power on as well, guys. Why not? After the last update, I'm not seeing the APU exhaust anymore. I'm curious why not. Okay, let's press the load button. Now it's loading. Let's quickly go to the right side, go to index, position, copy our GPS data in here. Okay. Perfect. Our flight plan is being loaded. As you can see, now we have 4 pages. Let's confirm it quickly. Okay, this looks all good for now. Let's go to departures and arrivals. Let's enter our departure. Let me quickly check on SimBrief what our departure was again. We'll be using TUD-B3A. TUD-B3A, exactly. This is the one we want. We'll be using runway 5 today. Or should I say tonight, as it's getting dark outside. And it's getting dark quickly, I have to say. Yeah, we need to take off quickly, otherwise we'll end up in the dark, and I don't wanna fight too much in the dark. Let's see. Okay, press route to get it inside. As you can see, it has been entered. Afterwards, go back to departures and arrivals, and let's enter our arrival into EHAM Schiphol, to say it like that. Let's see. We have arrival and Arki and Arki and is it 2A or is it the other one? Arki and 2A. Okay, let's select it. We'll be landing at runway 27. Let's select runway 27 as well. RTIP, that's a good question. I don't know if we're going to RTIP or not. Let me see if there are any other. No, there are no any others. Does SimBrief state this? RKN? No. SimBrief does not state it. Let's check the in-game VFR map, as I have set up the same route for the in-game navigation data. Just to have the waypoints in here, as it makes it life a lot easier. We'll be transferring at RTIP, so let's select that, press route, and let's check our route now if there are any discontinuities. But it does not seem to be, so this looks good. We should be able to activate it now and press execute, and now we see a purple line and a purple line here, which indicates we have started it correctly. Let's turn off our VFR map, as we won't be needing this anymore for now. Let's go to this other EFB and let's get rid of the ground services. What is this? Looks like the emergency stairs or the emergency slides. Okay, let's release all vehicles because we won't be needing them. Let's see if they have gone, and they have gone. Our doors are closing up. Okay, let's see what we have to do now. These are all on. Let's start with the hydraulic pumps. These two, and then to this. After which we turn these two on as well. And let's get our fuel pumps up and running as well. We'll be needing those. Let's check our fuel. This shouldn't be correct. I don't think SimBrief has loaded up our fuel this time. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's go to menu, FS actions, fuel. We'll be doing not a short range, we'll be more like a medium range. Well, it's in between medium and short, but anyways, let's keep it at this, why not? It says engine shutdown on the menu, but we'll get rid of that very soon. Let's quickly go to perf init, press this button to get the value, press again, and it adds it in. Our flight level will be 360. Let's enter that while we are at it. 360, that's entered. Okay, now this is entered. We go to thrust limiter, cell APU, let's go in the EFB, let's calculate this also quickly. We'll be taking off from runway 05, we'll be using flaps 5 tonight. Let's import our aircraft, our data, let's import the weather and calculate. Planned weight must be 14. Okay, we are a little bit over. Seems to be we're cheating a lot tonight. Okay, our cell temperature is 36 degrees. We entered that and it has N1 of 102.8. No. 2.8, 36. It says 36. Something doesn't add up today. It's something not correct, but sure, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not like we're flying a real airline at the moment. We're just having some fun. CG, press here, get the value, press again, and we'll see what our trim will be for tonight. We can set it immediately. We'll be using trim level 5. We went a little over it, but that's fine. We can use the extra lift to say it like that. Let's go to the next page. Our wind is 30/14. /14. We have a slope of 0 degrees. Our reference temperature is 26. Okay, let's go back to this page. Yes, we will set at 6. It will take us some time, so let's do 659. Now we have some playroom. Let's enter the speeds, and while we are here, let's enter it quickly as here as well. We need 182 knots for V2. 181. Okay, let's adjust it. Okay, let's go to index again. These have all been set. Takeoff has been set. Approach. Let's see. Amsterdam is quite. I don't want to say quite a long runway, but they're long enough for us. So I suppose flaps 25 will be sufficient for tonight. Shall we do 30? Let's do 30. Why not? 164. Let's calculate this one as well. Let's import the data. Yeah, it's overweight. We can calculate this one later on. Okay, let's go back to index. Okay, seems to be that we have set up everything correctly for now. Okay, amazing. Let's press L now to check if we set up our navigation correctly, which we did. There's some flight directories on both sides. Let's set flaps to 5 while we are here. Okay, let's turn on the beacon lights and the logo lights. Also the strobe lights. Taxi we will need now. Turn lights as well. It will be a nighttime takeoff, as you can see. FC message. Okay, let's get rid of the EFB, as we have seen all the information. I'm lying. Need to go to the flight bag once. Go to departure. Simple. It's 29.85. Let's set our barometers. 29.85. Okay, practically zeroed out our plane. That's a good start. Let's see for now. Our flaps are at flaps 5. Okay. What does our FMC say? VNAV unavailable. Oh, this is the first time I got that message. Takeoff approach. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, we are clear. There is nothing on the ground left. Let's get rid of our chokes and then let's get on with starting the engines. Need to put the handbrake on, otherwise the plane will start rolling, which we definitely don't want. Seems to be that the chokes are not removed. Let's see if we can remove them from the MCDU. So we go menu, FS actions. Why is it grayed out? It's the first time I'm seeing this. Let's put this to ready to take off. This is the auto brakes. After which let's move up. And start with turning on engine 1. Or engine 2 in this case. We start from the right side and go to the left. Okay, we're gaining some power. Let's turn on the fuel pump or fuel control switch. Yes, we did turn on the fuel pumps on the top. These are the fuel pumps. I don't think I've missed anything. While this is turning on, let's request clearance.
Usilkoy clearance delivery Turkish 777-300ER to Schiphol ready to copy.
Turkish 777 is cleared to Schiphol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.375 squawk 0146.
Okay, engine 2 is started. Let's go to engine 1 as well.
Turkish 773, did you copy?
Let's copy that message.
Turkish 773 cleared to Schiphol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 118.375 squawk 0146.
Turkish 773, read back correct. Contact ground
Okay,
on
let's turn on
121.8.
the fuel control switch for left engine, or engine number 1. Never looked into this. Sections, cabin lights. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know we could play with the cabin lights. I never looked into that menu. Set our initial heading. Let's contact ATC once more to get taxi clearance.
Ground Turkish 773 with Gulf ready to taxi IFR.
Let's turn the landing lights on to have better
Turkish 773,
visibility
taxi
outside.
to and halt short of runway 05 via taxiway, Hotel Echo.
And our
Contact
transponder
tower on 119.8
is
when
already
ready.
at TRI. Perfect. We don't need to do anything there. That is something I also sometimes forget. Let's see, floodlights. We don't want this much light. It's kind of blinding.
Turkish 773, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, miss, we heard.
Taxi to and hold short runway 05 via taxiway Hotel Echo Turkish 773.
Let's release our parking brake and slowly go reverse. Okay. to see the terrain on the display as well. Be a lot. Let's go to our checklist quickly before we forget that. That's something we also need to go through before we are able to fly. Let's reset them all. Let's go to the normal. We are almost at time. Let's override this. We have all done this. Before taxi and dies, flight controls. Takeoff. I cannot see our tug. This is a huge finally. Okay. We've seen our tug. It's sufficient for getting this plane rolling. We won't need a lot because there's two very powerful engines. We don't want to keep you guys waiting forever. Let's get the 7% to get it rolling. Normally I was able to get it rolling at 4% or 5%, but it seems to be very heavy because of the fuel, I think. I've never loaded up this plane until this much, to say it like that. And it's nice to see that PMDG implemented the weight of the fuel as well. Let's start traffic also. Try to keep the real time, or at least very close to the real time, to have a more realistic effect, as any flights at this time would be a night flight from Turkey. We should turn off our APU at this point, as we won't be needing that. Still have to taxi a little bit. And this is a large plane, so don't turn in too quickly. Keep it a wide turn to keep the rail wheels on the road. Otherwise, you might overrun, which is not good. You don't want to do that with the plane. At least not with the plane this heavy. Beautiful plane landing in the rear. On the runway we will will be taking off from. It's a fast taxi here. Today I've been streaming with Flight Sim Studios E-Jets. I gotta say, today I finally learned the FMC, how to set it up, at least with SimBrief, and it's quite an enjoyable plane. Okay, we shouldn't get this close to a plane. Let's see, there's an FMC message, takeoff speeds have been deleted, which is fine. We just immediately go to takeoff and re-enter them. Now it's a 182 for our V2 speed. Let's adjust it quickly. And get rid of the message.
Yusilkoy Tower Turkish 773 at runway 05 ready for departure IFR to Schiphol.
Turkish 773 altimeter 29.902 with calm. Cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Okay, we got takeoff clearance. We'll be lining up here, waiting for our friend here to take off first, and after we'll be taking off for our flight.
Turkish 773, did you copy?
Yes, miss.
Cleared for takeoff runway 05 Turkish 773.
Okay, our friend is taking off. Let's wait until we see that line here on the corner of the window, and now we turn in. And don't worry, we'll be lined up. This is a very large plane. We'll have to turn in maybe as you can see, otherwise we just don't make it. Let's go to 50% N1. As we got our clearance, let's double check. Exactly, we got the clearance. We have N1 speed.
Airspeed's alive.
Let's press toga. And keep the bird centered.
80 knots.
80 knots, okay.
V1.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Let's pull up our gear. Let's adjust the EFIS range.
Turkish 773, contact Yusilkoy. Departure on 118.375. Good day.
Okay, we shouldn't exceed 15 degrees, otherwise we'll lose speed. Let's pull up flaps so that we can gain some more speed. Normally the planes would take off in the direction of the sea, but this time we took off
Acknowledge last transmission.
in direction of the city, so you guys could enjoy this nice
118.375
city view
773.
of Istanbul at night.
Goodbye.
In real life it's much more beautiful than in the game, but it's a close representation of the real deal. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Istanbul, Turkey, but it looks super beautiful. See, now I forgot the flaps. See what it says. Overspeed will be gone soon. Yes, overspeed sign is gone. We put up the flaps a little bit too late, but it's okay. It's not like we had some crazy speeds going on, so we don't have to worry too much about that today. Now we are up. Let's get the runway lights off and the runway turn light and the taxi light, of course, as we won't be needing that anymore for the flight, at least the duration of our flight. It's for an auto, but we can turn them on. After we've reached a stable cruising altitude, we will be able to turn off the signs so that our passengers can walk around the plane. So here in the distance we have Sabiha Gökçen Airport. I think it's here. Guys, we did a successful takeoff. Now let's enjoy the flight. Let's keep monitoring our data. If we can see anything suspicious here, we will take care of it. And we will try to do a safe flight until Schiphol Airport. Let's go here quickly and go to our legs page. And let's see what I know. Okay. At BIGGE, we should start our descent. Just quite far from now, so we won't have to worry about that. For now, we will have to reach flight level 141, 14,000 feet. Okay, the plane seems to be stable. It's going at a good speed. Let's see if it will stop here at the marker and won't go any faster than that. .320 knots, okay. This ain't a slow plane, that I can say. Ground speed is rising, it's a good sign. Let's quickly go here to our fuel page, as this will be, for me, the most important screen in the duration of the flight. Only in the case if there's an emergency we will switch to the other pages. Anyway, let's go to our checklist. I'm playing around for nothing. We have these button combinations, which I should have been using. Okay, descent. We'll be using for arrival auto brakes too. And this we will do later. Approach breathing completed. Okay, we won't have to worry about this for now, guys. Okay, autopilot got disconnected. I hit my controls. Excuse me. Excuse me, plane. 159. Okay, let's put this to standard. Even though it won't be too accurate, let's just keep it at that. Okay, everything seems to be okay. These lights should be on during the night flights, so on as well, as we want other planes to be able to see us. And it seems to be reclining at a rate of approximately 6 to 7 degrees, which I think should be okay for these to turn off, so that the passengers could start going to the bathrooms and enjoy themselves, stretch their legs whenever they like. We did a successful takeoff. We had some minor issues with the flaps because I forgot to put them up. I was a little bit late with them. But we did a good job, I think. I'm not an airline pilot, I'm just a hobbyist, just like most of you guys. I'm proud. Let's check out the cabin. This PMDG that is super beautiful, just like the real deal. And the curtains as well. I'm curious to see when the cabin lights will go out, or if we can do that manually, since we found this option here, cabin lights. Let's see what this does. Oh, there is no light. Getting to 50%. I'm curious what happens in the cabin. Okay, no, this is definitely not what we want. Let's see if we can set it to 5%. This looks better. And let me know in the comments section, guys. Have you been on a 777 before? Did you get to enjoy this plane in real life as well? I understand that most of us are not able to get into the cockpit, but the cabin, it's a bit more accessible, right? Let's pick this up. See our full range. And let's put this back to auto. turn this off. And let's go back to fuel to monitor our fuel. We are not using too much fuel. Okay, let's get the time lapse going. This will be taking a long time. Put it at 8 times speed. Curious to see, will this adjust as well? No, this stays normal, okay. Only literally the time moves faster forward, which is a good thing. Because it's a long flight. Imagine flying over the Atlantic. Ugh. Okay, we've crossed the border of Turkey and we're entering Bulgaria. I'll be quickly going to the bathroom and then I will return in 2 or 3 minutes. See you guys in a second. Before I go, guys, now our plane is going. Please leave a like and subscribe to support this channel. I've not been too long on YouTube. You can you will really support me leaving a like, leaving a comment, or please subscribing to this channel to show me your appreciation for the content I'm making. Like, I'm working a full-time job. I work 45 hours per week, and after that I'm still trying to make out, at least put out some videos for you guys to enjoy, to share my experience, to show what I know, to help you guys further out. So I would really appreciate it. Okay, I'll be quickly going to the bathroom and I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Yes, here we are again. We went quickly to the bathroom. No, it was needed. I put the plane on 8 times speed. Let's see where we are. We have now crossed the border between Romania and Bulgaria. We'll be entering Hungary very soon. Let's move to another view for you guys so you can see the beautiful engines of this plane. Showcase fixed. Oh yeah, it doesn't look too good when you put it on 8 times speed, but it still works. Let's stay in the cockpit, this still looks nice. And guys, sorry for your information for people that just came into this live stream. We're flying at 8 times speed to get the flight a little bit quickly going. Otherwise we would be flying for 3.5 hours from Istanbul Atatürk to Amsterdam Schiphol. We don't have time for that. Currently it's 1:20 p.m. a.m. in Turkey. It's really late for me. I want to do a flight or two before I go to bed tonight to put out some content for you guys. But if you're watching, please like and subscribe to support this channel grow.
Barcelona. Het is een stuk Barcelona trainingspak met zwarte jeans.
Zwarte Jezus. Zijn geen iyi almış zwart. Je hebt kapot veel mensen hadden die, hoe zeg je dat, beige maar. Die zandkleur.
Ja, die is lelijk hoor.
Die van die heb ik ook nooit begrepen.
Ja, dat is ik denk dat rood-blauw is, zeg maar. En mijn waren net natuurlijk.
Ja, ich küsse yeter. Weet je wat ik wel dan wel vet vond? Je had op een gegeven moment die nieuwe Nike Air Max. Met die hele luchtbel aan de onderkant. Of Nike Air midden, niet eens Air Max, het was gewoon Air. Je had alleen... Nee, die had ik dus wel gehaald omdat ik hem vet vond. Ik heb hem 1,5 jaar gedragen. Op een gegeven moment stond ik op een spijker. Hij was in. Ja, maar die schoenen zagen er nog splikken uit. Ondanks dat ik ze zo lang had gedragen. Echt zaland. Ik vond ze zo goed. Een beetje die Yeezy gibi om het maar zo te zeggen. Hoe Yeezy me? Ja, de arkası benziyor zeg maar die hele onderkant was net als die achterkant van deze. Dit was echt de geslaagde patta waar wij het over hebben nu. Comfortabel, hij zag er goed uit en padmute, je weet toch? Je hebt sommige patta's die dragen ze een maandje en ze vallen uit elkaar. Die onderkant laten los, die zijkanten laten los.
Ja, heel kijk, neem het van me aan, ik koop geen originele patas in Turkije.
Het is toch nep met die.
Nee, ik heb vaak originele patas gekocht en ik heb altijd duizenden telen eraan betaald. Het gaat sneller kapot dan Europees.
Oh, ja, ik ben sowieso niet van die merkdingen man. Ken je Flow? FLO?
Ja.
Nee, alles aan Türkiye'den oradan alayım. Want ik weet het is gewoon sağlam mal, je weet toch?
Salon is soms duur man. De broek gaat niet van 2,5k en zo.
Ja, klopt, maar nee. Enige dingen waar ik best wel veel geld aan zou uitgeven is jas en patta. Waarom? Jas houdt je veilig, droog en warm, zeg maar, om het zo te zeggen. En patta is gewoon comfort. Je voet moet gewoon goed zijn, anders heb je straks voor de voeten als je straks oud bent. Dat is pas fijn.
Ja, klopt.
Sta je niet meer recht en shit.
Ik sta aan de rare kant dit man. Ligt hier een beetje paars uit.
Dit is hem ook niet man, maar die bovenkant lijkt er dan wel weer meer op. Die hele onderkant was zo'n luchtbel. Ik ga hem nu zelf opzoeken voor je.
Die waren zo kanker met een grote R erop staan.
Wallah nee, van Hatırlamıyorum man. Maar het was wel een Air model, dat wel. Geen MacBook Air.
Wat was er? Nike Air Max, Nike Air Max Plus, Nike Air dit, Nike Air dat.
Maar ja, nee, ik heb eentje gevonden die erop lijkt, maar dit is hem niet. Tering, istediğimi bulamıyorum. İstemezsem ik ga morgen gewoon op Insta zien of ergens anders stom. Of weet ik van kanker. Of van iemand zijn voet. Nee, ik ga je nu eentje sturen. Dat is de skeerste foto die ik heb gevonden, maar hij lijkt op deze, de bovenkant, ja. Maar de onderkant is zeg maar die eerste pk die je hebt gestuurd met die gladde bellen zeg maar aan de onderkant. Is precies dat. kijken wat je hebt gestuurd. Nee, dit is hem helemaal niet, man. Nee. Dit is niet mijn stilo. Ik ben geen neger, je weet toch? Die Nike slippers zijn goeie, man. Ik had er vroeger ook zo'n paar. Bir ara kaybettim. Nerede kaybettiğimi bilmiyorum. Ken je die? Nee, voilà, ik weet echt niet, man. Ik heb ze kankerlang gehad. Op een gegeven moment ze waren gewoon weg. Ik heb nu Adidas gehaald. Ze waren goedkoper dan die Nike. Ik dacht van ja, fuck it. Dat is niks, man.
2500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Schiphol ground Turkish 773 request taxi to the gate.
Turkish 773 taxi to gate Echo 9er using taxiway November 5 Bravo Alpha 17 Alpha Alpha 16 Alpha 14.
Taxiing to gate Echo 9er via taxiway November 5 Bravo Alpha 17 Alpha Alpha 16 Alpha 14 Turkish 773. Roger Turkish 773.